Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims Medieval here in Mossstone Kingdom, where our young shopkeeper Lazzetti, who's actually not that young now that I think of it, is coming home victorious from trading with Tridony. And I have to say I'm extremely excited because she went forth and traded some barley in exchange for some gemstones. And I am very happy because who doesn't like going out and trading for gemstones? How cool is that? Oh my gosh, that is just so much fun. Let's leave our mushroom here. Who knows what we can even do with that? We've even got like these gems. Oh my gosh, they sell for 95 simoleons. I'm not sure if that's really quite worth it. We might try selling them in the market, or if I can, I will decorate the world with them, but I doubt I can. Probably there's an item that would make it look like it though. But that just is so exciting. That's so exciting. I had no idea that as a merchant you could actually send your hero out into the world and you could go ahead and you could have them like do all sorts of fancy trades in between the villages depending on what items you hoarded. And we even found some pirate treasure that I'm sure the cutlasses would be quite upset if they found out Lazzetti managed to steal from one of their hidden little island archives they've got scattered around here. But Lazzetti has come home quite a bit richer by like 750 simoles, thanks to finding some unprotected pirate treasure too. So it was a great night for her, except for the fact that we're literally about to fail a whole bunch of her quests. Hopefully we'll at least be able to deliver the wood that we have snagged, and it looks like the good guardsman, Guard Elliot, whose eye we are trying to catch, actually seems to be, coincidentally, I'm sure, escorting us home. Well, if we didn't have a whole bunch of quests to wrap up, I would totally continue to try to peck away very cautiously at that slightly awkward romance. But hey, Lazzetti likes a man in uniform, and her romantic wants seem to be fairly humble, to be completely honest. Meanwhile, Lady Briar Rose the Great has returned back to her beautiful throne room, where she's actually coming back with a ton of food that hopefully will have Anisetta make some delicious meals. So let's come over here. We got a ton of food. We went on a shopping spree with our wonderful friend Sea Dog Casey, and we're hoping that all of the food that we brought back will actually result in Her Royal Majesty having many delicious, tasty meals prepared for her by Anisetta. So let's toss all this in here. There's so much of it. Hopefully it will result in really, really yummy meals. I'm expecting all of this upon your head, Anisetta. Let's see, we're going to toss this in. We even have some swordfish. We fished them up ourselves. And I do believe we can read favorite feast ale recipes and possibly learn how to make some wonderful feast ale ourselves. But for now, Anisetta, bring us some food. And as you can see, many of our guardsmen and many of the people in our kingdom are currently plagued, literally. Like, not just plagued by worries or woes, but literally plagued. And we are trying to fix that by increasing the well-being of our kingdom. I'm going to be completely blunt, everybody. The well-being of our kingdom is not very high. It's extremely low right now. There are plagued sims roaming all over the kingdom, and the simul income that we get is super low. But if we can increase all sorts of quests like the ones we're doing, then we'll be able to build our culture, build our well-being. But for now, at least our security is high. So our guards are like dying of the plague, but they're there. And they do their job well, at least. That's definitely, there's something to be said for that. All right, so Anisetta should be bringing us some food pretty soon, which is good. Is there anything else I can do with Her Royal Majesty? Okay, Anisetta's dragging herself in to make us a meal. Hopefully it'll be a good one. And I do believe that we can actually whistle for our brand new parrot, which is quite fun. We actually finally got the Amazon parrot that I have always wanted for Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose, and it's amazing! Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And apparently it will, we can name it. We can name it. We can send it to, can we send it to Attack Deidre? That would be hilarious to send it to Attack Deidre. We can talk to it. We can send it treasure hunting. This is so cool. Let's go ahead and feed it. Oh my gosh. But I like the idea that this parrot was actually given to us by Sea Dog Casey, which is really cool. Let's feed it again. Let's pet it. And let's go ahead and talk to it. What should I name it, guys? That's a good question. I need help coming up with a good name. And then we'll send it treasure hunting. And meanwhile, Lizzetti is just staring at Jugs. And she's like, I gotta butter up 2 customers. And she looks so thrilled about that prospect. Nobody is gonna come. I'm sorry, Lizzetti. I have literally failed you. I am so sorry. You were supposed to have like all this merchandise to sell. Well, actually, I guess I can take this Treemancer's staff, which the queen can't use, and give it to Lizzetti, which is kind of cool. And actually, I guess, you know, the queen has the monarch's armor of fortitude, so Lizzetti can sell this too. This is so cheaty that you can drag between the two a whole bunch of items. It truly is kind of cheaty. And can I put the gems down anywhere, like inside? I swear if I could. Oh, I can't. All right, so you can only sell the gems, but at least we have more things. We've gathered up some items of our trade. I don't feel that it's that cheaty to have Lizzetti go ahead. No, Lizzetti, for crying out loud, you are so stubborn. She's like, no, you have to have me selected or else I won't do anything. Okay, we're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell, what? That's only worth 1. That sucks. We're gonna sell those. And then let's go ahead, open for business, and I'll be back, Lizzetti, in just a second. I want to see what happens if we send this parrot treasure hunting. Okay, where did it go? Is it just going to come back at any time? Do I, like, whistle for it? Well, let's see what Inesetta's going to do. Man, everybody's got the plague. Inesetta's got the plague. My guards have got the plague. Inesetta's making my food. I don't know if I like... This man looks really familiar for some reason. I don't know if I like where this is possibly going, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know if I like having my town's watchman and my servant both be evil. What are you gonna do? I guess I'll have to figure that out. Speaking of what we're gonna do, Kirsten, buy my stuff, please, please. Can I? Okay, merchant, butter up, go, 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 go. You have 9 minutes, woman. He's your only customer. All right, please. Okay, do we have the food? She's trying to check herself out in the mirror. Wait. Where's our food? Inesetta has made whale stew. Oh, this clever, devious woman with this clever, devious guard. They may have their evil streak, but they know the way to the queen's heart. I guess I didn't actually need to have any items in the larder for Inesetta to make me food. She has created whale stew, multiple servings. She could have picked nothing better to reassure the queen of her loyalty. Since the queen, as you all know, lost her parents, they were eaten by whales. So, that's wonderful. Very clever indeed, Inesetta. All right, and Kirsten, I'm buttering you up, please, buddy. Did it work? It didn't work. Help! Help! I'm gonna lose this. Please, butter up. I'm begging you. Why must Inesetta have to fail all of her things? Let's apologize. We failed terribly. Oh dear. Let's go ahead. No, don't yell at him. All right. Well, you know what? It's been a long day. We did our best. We've failed at some things. We succeeded at others. I have a ton of wood. What am I even going to do with this? I could sell all of it, I guess, and give us a bit of money. We already earned a ton of money from finding the Pirate Queen's treasure. In fact, let's go ahead and actually let's do some upgrades. So Lizzetti seems a little upset. However, she's not truly upset because she has managed to snag some pirate treasure right from under the pirates' noses, and that does make her pretty happy. So let me see if I can find... Oh, there's a whole bunch of cute little tents she can sleep in. That's adorable. She could have a little scrappy bed. I don't think any of these beds actually give, like... Do they give? Yeah, they do give different different traits. So maybe a marriage bed? That seems ambitious for her right now. Oaken Impressions bed, which saves a couple hundred simoles. And then there's like Energy 1. Oaken Impressions. You know what? Maybe Lizzetti is just dreaming a teensy bit about marriage. She's got a lot of extra money right now from having actually conducted some successful trades. We're gonna say she buys herself a nice marriage bed, even if it's a little bit ambitious. Not gonna lie. We're gonna say she buys a nice marriage bed, mostly because she just wants somewhere nice to sleep. There's also like this one. Well, you know what? I kind of think... Hang on a second. There's the Granite Grandi, which is hilariously overstating things. And then there's this bed, which I actually think fits Lizzetti a little bit better. Can we say that she managed to get her hands on it because of the pirate treasure? That would be really funny. Let's see. Is there a color? That kind of suits her pretty well. Yeah, that actually does kind of suit her pretty well. So this is ridiculously expensive for literally no reason other than, like, actually, I guess there's a bigger reason than just vanity, my friends, because now Lizzetti gets a good night's sleep and the woman deserves something. Here, we'll do, I kind of like the bluish tones that we seem to be going for. Oh my gosh, you can really make this a wide variety of colors over here. Let's see, let's go for like a blue there as well. It's a pretty cheerful bed. Pretty darn cheerful, actually. I'm quite tickled with it. A little too cheerful there. Let's ease up the cheer. Ease up the cheer. All right, maybe a little bit blue. I feel like Lizzetti likes the blues. And then I guess we can't change the gold lining. It's exceptionally out of place in this woman's room, right next to her chamber pot. Well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you're just gonna live it up. All right, but we're gonna put that in there, and then I want to see if we can find like some sort of silly little treasure piece, like a miscellaneous piece of decor that sort of looks like we stole some of the pirates' treasures. And I think that she wouldn't be able to help herself, and she would want to have like a little memento from that occasion where she outwitted the pirates who left something unattended, and she was able to snag, maybe not a decanter. There's a captured annoyance orb. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you can really make a terrifying place, that's for sure. There's the little Watcher Water Vial, a gold locket. Now that would be nice and simple to be able to say, oh, there's the gemstones! Holy cannoli, they are so big! What? That is so cool. But we're gonna say, because we bought the bed, that this little gold locket is a little trinket left over from the time that Lizzetti was able to steal the pirate's treasure. And she sold the gemstones so that she could have an elaborate bed that definitely doesn't look like it fits. But at least she's gonna have a good night's sleep. I feel like I owe it to her because I make her fail literally everything. Meanwhile, let's just have her go ahead and chat and just hang out. Just like, you know what? I can't hustle you. Let's just have a nice talk, and maybe we're just gonna chat about the state of the kingdom. We'll go ahead and ask about, you know, health, like how's the midwife wife and the kids, all of those things. Briar Rose, are you still? Oh my gosh, I don't know why. Now Ineseta's like, I'm trying to make you more food and more food and more food. Ineseta, there's no need to be like silly about things. All right, let's put this meal in our inventory, because whale soup, that is just like perfect for Queen Briar Rose. And now she's exceptionally happy because whale of a meal, that was a whale of a good meal. Hunting whales in real life is terrible, but hunting whales as the royal queen is possibly something that's considered quite normal, because whales are deadly in this world and they ate her parents. Perhaps it would make her kind of nervous to go like out on ship voyages as a result. Didn't think about that, but possibly it's true. All right, well, at least we're making friends. Tell a dramatic story. Let's banter a little bit. We'll get a chance to get to know Kirsten a little bit better. I think if you are better friends with the townsfolk, then it's easier to actually ask them to buy your goods. And I think that this really helps. There's nobody else around either because it's pretty late at night. And they are kind of neighbors. So it's easier to kind of get to know him now. Maybe we'll tell a joke. Apologize. We apparently offended the man again. Why is he so easy? Don't tell jokes, apparently. All right, let's talk to him. Now the compliment his taste, I suppose. We've learned that he's Herculean, which is extremely strong trait. Yes, we know, Kirsten. You are extremely strong. You gained the trait in the last little arc of story we did. I'm trying so desperately hard to give Lizzetti the opportunity for that same arc of story. Maybe we'll roughhouse with him. Yeah, we roughhoused. He won in a test of strength. What do you expect? He has the, like, Herculean trait, but maybe it will actually make him a bit happy. Maybe, like, it was kind of like a joke between them. There, let's close the business. I'm never gonna make this woman any money. We don't even have any food. Queen Briar Rose, could you sacrifice some of the whale stew for us, please? Oh my gosh. All I've got is literally, like, the option. Oh, fowl stew! I forgot that's why we got the fowl! Yes! Oh, there you go. Lizzetti, eat, for crying out loud. Let's eat the fowl stew. And now, sorry, chickens! I feel like maybe we got a bad relationship with the chickens. Are they, like, gaining relationship with each other? Did you see that? Or is that just, like, the angle I was at was where the... that was so interesting. Oh, the parrot returned with some gold. It literally brought us just 5 simoles. Well, that was a very interesting thing. Let's summon our parrot again. That was cool. All right, anyway. Let's see what the Royal Majesty can do. Let's go ahead. Let's pet it and send it treasure hunting. And then our parrot may come back later. That is so cool. I wonder how many parrots you can have. Is it just one? Or can I have, like, a whole flock of parrots? That would be kind of interesting. Meanwhile, Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose the Great is exceptionally happy with life of late. Maybe we can... And how did she get more money? How did she get more money? Do I gain money as the queen? Do I like gain? I'm just not noticing. All right, let's discover some wildflowers out in front of our home, just to start the day, because that seems like something that Queen Briar Rose the Great would do. And then we'll see what quest I get to fail with Lizzetti today. I kind of feel like sending her on some quests she can actually do for once. I'm sorry, Lizzetti. Now that I know how to do trades, I think we'll have a better chance of it. And Lizzetti just really has to work on her personality a little bit. You know, making the townsfolk a little happier with her. And then I'm sure it will be easier to actually make friends. And speaking of friends, why not go ahead and have Queen Briar Rose send a letter to little Onwin? Because why not? Let's send a letter to little Onwin, encouraging Onwin to do well in school. There we go. All right, and otherwise, Queen Briar Rose is, like, done with a whole bunch of the things she needs to do. So I could just have her grab a bowl of her well stew to start her morning and hang out in the courtyard, which seems kind of like a really cool thing to do. Getting your letter by pigeon made me so happy. Is there any better way to communicate than P-mail? I think not. Oh, that's so sweet to see that Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose is taking such an interest in the young folks of the village. And speaking of taking interest in the folks of the village, let us go patrol the road to the village today. While meanwhile, Lizzetti, look at that. At least she is super comfy, and it is going to actually help her build her abilities. Also, apparently we patrol the roads to the other places? What? Let's patrol to Tridany? This territory cannot be patrolled. We can only patrol to Craft Hole. What? Queen Briar Rose, what is going on? I didn't know that that's like... Okay, so we can go and patrol the road to Craft Hole. Okay, and our parrot desperately wants us to hold still for a second because he's going to try to give us something. Well, Queen Briar Rose is off. She needs to write a treaty of ongoing peace later today and sick a parrot. Oh my gosh. We can sick a parrot on the guild emissary. I'll show these guildsmen exactly what Mostone thinks of them. How symbolic of me to use the pirate mascot to humiliate the consortium. So we're going to sick our parrot when it comes back on somebody. I didn't know that could actually be one of our quests. And meanwhile, Lizzetti has woken up. She needs to pay her taxes and she needs to open her stall for business. Our favorite thing in the world to do. All right, come on, Lizzetti. She's finally awake. This is fantastic. Let's go ahead, go downstairs. Everybody already wants her to open up for business. We'll go pay our taxes first. At least she has easy jobs today. So we'll send her out. Taxes are no problem because we managed to have such an awesome time with the pirates and their hidden treasure. And the stall is now open for business. That was the easiest time we have ever had with this woman. Maybe... Oh, what's this? While moving through the village, Lady Briar Rose the Great almost tripped over an old toothless beggar sitting on a filthy pile of rags. The beggar looked up meekly from his one good eye and extended his bony arm, a cracked wooden cup in his claws. "Alms for the poor," he groaned. "We can help him, or we can shove him aside. If we help him, poor souls such as he required a little love and charity from strangers. 1 gold small was likely nothing to Queen Briar Rose the Great, but it would be a great fortune for the old beggar. Or we might shove him aside. Why did people insist on clogging the main arteries of trade and commerce in the village? It was best not to give them anything, or they would surely multiply like flies." Man, I'm so conflicted on this, believe it or not, because we are actually currently patrolling the roads, and you shouldn't be lying in the middle of the road. This time will help him. If it turns badly on us, we will not do so in the future. All right. Lady Briar Rose the Great pulled out a smole and flipped it in the poor beggar's humble cup. With a glint in his eye, he bit the golden coin with his yellow teeth and nodded to Briar Rose. "Thank you. May the Watcher bless you some day," he whispered. Briar Rose looked around, then shrugged her shoulders and continued on, feeling slightly better about herself. So we got some experience from that. Thank goodness. I was a little concerned that maybe that was the wrong thing to do, but apparently we're fine. And now apparently we have people that we can potentially trade with. So let's come on over and talk to Brewer Shay. Let's do a wee bit of chatting. Maybe we can go ahead. We can butter up. Yes. Come along, my friend. Let me finally make a sale. I would be so happy to finally make a sale as a merchant. Asked to buy goods. We're in a great mood. You know why? A job well done. We're well rested. Apparently we made a new friend. Who? Oh, it was Kirsten. Wonderful. Oh, are we going to sell him something? What's he going to buy from us? Woo! You sold... $1. One small? We sold the cabbage for 1 small. Lazzetti finally made a sale, my friends. The cabbage for 1 small. Oh my gosh. But that single sale for a single small of a single cabbage, she's not a very successful cabbage merchant, unlike some that I happen to know of, has caused her to gain merchant level 2. We may now slightly increased profit margin when buying and selling goods, slightly increased chance to convince Sims to purchase goods, and we can use the ship to trade with other territories. Cool. All right. Wonderful. Well, hopefully that will also mean we can continue on with our quest to sail to the secret library very soon. But I have to admit I find myself perishingly curious to see exactly what Lazzetti can get up to with trading to the other territories and possibly bringing back some exceptionally magical goods that we can put up for sale in her marketplace next time. So I think we'll do that, and we might even pop by to see if we can flirt a little bit with Guard Elliot, eh? And we will also see what Queen Briar was the Great. Let us have the return of her parrot. And her parrot has brought her a great treasure, a marked map piece. What could this possibly mean? All right, my friends. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.